In this video, I'll show you how to configure your QField app and also your mobile device to be able to take geo-photos. I'll also show you how to reduce the size of the photos you take using QField app. And finally, I'll show you how to export the photos you have taken either with QField app or other applications, and then export this data into a GeoPackage. I'm going to start here in my mobile device and in QField app. The first thing that you need to do to be able to capture photos that are geotagged is to go to the settings of QField, and then in the general tab, if you scroll down to the bottom of this page, you'll see in the advanced section the use native camera. So I'll recommend to turn this on because then you're enable the option, and as you can read there, you can start creating geotagged photos. However, you also need to do a couple more things in your mobile device to make sure you are able to capture or take geophotos. So I'm gonna go to the settings of my mobile device. Here in the settings, you should go to the location tab, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn the use location for QField app and also for the camera. So here I found QField app, and now you can choose on ask every time you use the application. In this case, I'm gonna change it to allow only when I use the app, and I'm gonna do the same with the camera. It's already enabled for allow only while using the app. So now I'm gonna go back to QField app, and in order to make sure the location is enabled, you should sign out and sign back in. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, now that I re-log in into QField app, now I can see on the top of my screen the location is enabled for QField app. I can see the GPS icon. So now I'm gonna open one of my projects that I have where I can take photos, and then I'm gonna take a photo, and then I'm gonna sync it to QField Cloud and open it in QGIS and show you the geotag photo there. Here I can tell immediately that this photo is geotagged because I can see the GPS icon on the photo. And now I'm going to sync it to QField Cloud. Okay, now I'm gonna open QGIS and show you the geophotos there. Okay, now here in QGIS, I'm just gonna sync my changes. I added some points in my project in QField app before I started doing this video, so I don't want to add those points right now. So I'm just gonna do the one that I just did, and now I'm going to click on Perform Actions. And now here I can see that point, geophoto, and also the photo that I took. So I'm gonna open the photo in the File Explorer folder and show you there how we can tell that it's a geotag photo. Okay, here in my File Explorer, I go to the folder where I have the project and also the folder where I have the photos. And here in this folder, I can see the photo that I just took. Now, if I open it with one of the photo applications from my computer, and I do click on the information, I can see here that the photo is geotagged. You can see it in the map, and we can see some of the information about this photo. The second tip that I wanted to show you is how to reduce the size of the photos you take in QField app. Okay, and to do that, you go to your QField Sync tools, and under QField Cloud, if you scroll down to the bottom of almost the bottom of the page, in advanced settings, you can change the width or height of your picture. So let's say we can change it to different pixels. And in this case, I'm going to change it to 800. And then you just click apply and OK. And then you save your project, and you can resync this to QField Cloud to update your project. Of course, you need to resync it again in QField app, and you should be able to take smaller size photos. And then here I can show you two different photos, one with the node restriction and the settings of QField app. You can see the size and the dimensions of this photo. and also another one with the restriction of 800, and then we can see the difference in size. Okay, now the last tip that I wanted to share with you was how to export the metadata of these photos, even if the photos have been taken with a different application that is not QField, and then export this data into a layer within a GeoPackage. To do this, we can download the import photos plugin. So you go into your plugins and manage and install plugins, and then you search for, I already have it installed, for import photos. And then after you install this plugin, we can close this window. And then here on my computer or on my screen, I have it here on the right side, top right side. So basically you have to browse or to the location where you save your geotag photos. So I'm gonna just go to that location where I have my photos. Then you select that folder and you have to do the same. Find output file location. In this case, I'm gonna put it in the same project folder. And here you have to enter a name. This is the name for the layer. And now you can just click on OK. And now I can see the two photos have been successfully imported. And here the layer has been added to my project. I'm gonna just open the attribute table. And here you can see how all the data from the photos is imported into a point layer, and it has, a lot of information about it. Okay, this is all I wanted to share with you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them on the comment section. And I would recommend you watch these or videos about QField from my playlist. Thank you. Bye.